Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Teresa. I am in Prague, and I am here with Yehuda, who is in Miami. And today's topic is sleep and the spiritual meaning of sleep. So, my first question is this: what is the spiritual meaning of sleep, and what can we learn from it?
Beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for watching or listening. This is really great opportunity to share with you wisdom, the wisdom of Kabbalah, 4,000 years wisdom, beyond 4,000 years. It's a infinite wisdom before predating even the creation of the world. It's a wisdom that explains about the blueprint of the soul, how the soul works, how the universe operates, why things happen to us, and so on. So, what is sleep according to the Zohar, the main book of Kabbalah? The Zohar explains that the purpose of sleep is for the soul to transition from the physical body into the upper realms to get recharged with light, with information, with dreams, with energy that can give us the inspiration to wake up in the morning and actually get all the messages and the light and the guidance that we need for the day to come. Many times it's also helping us release negative emotions, understand better about ourselves, and so on. So the Zohar says that sleep is 1/60th of death. What does it mean? What is death? Death, Kabbalistically, is not the death of the soul. Soul never dies. Soul is infinite. The only thing that dies is the body. The body declines. Even the atoms in the body, they don't die. Atoms never die, but the energy of the body, it transforms. So when a person dies, maybe the body transforms back to the earth to spread all to different atoms, but the essence of death doesn't even exist. So when we're talking about death, or what we may consider an end to somebody's life, it has nothing to do with death. Death is transitioning from body consciousness to soul consciousness. And when you're in soul consciousness, you're basically beyond time, beyond space, beyond motion. You can dream for 5 minutes and it feels for hours, or you can have a dream that feels like, I just fell asleep for, I don't know, feels like 10 minutes and then you wake up after 3 hours. So when we leave the physical body, when the soul transitions, when we sleep, we really go to the realm beyond time and space. And by the way, if you are really able to master the art of sleep, there are plenty of classes on it. If you're able to master the sleep by itself, you can elevate your soul to new heights and new levels, and you're able to clear yourself from a lot of negative things. And actually, you can communicate with people that already transitions from this world. You can also communicate with people while they are on Earth, and you can talk with them soul to soul. You can have great conversations with people in this way. So it's so much to say, but the spiritual meaning is recharging, connection to the Creator, and so on. This is just a little bit.
Okay. So it's good to know that it's not just an empty period of our lives. And now let's go to the dreams. What can we learn from dreams? Does everyone have dreams or not?
Hmm.
Because sometimes we don't remember.
You don't remember.
And
So.
how can we interpret them? Or is it necessary? How can we work with our dreams?
Okay, let me say something about dreams. Dreams are very powerful, and you need to identify between the Zohar says there are some dreams that they have no meaning, and sometimes they have false meanings. And there are dreams that are truthful, prophetic dreams. Okay, and there are nightmares. Now, Kabbalistically, nightmares are only happen to you when you're in the lower level of consciousness. When your soul is not able to rise above the physical existence to connect to the light, that your soul is between the worlds, and that's when you connect to a lower frequency of energy. That's when you have nightmares. You usually have nightmares when you had a bad day, or when you're anxious, or when you have negative thoughts. Those negative thoughts represent lower frequency. If you're in a lower frequency, your soul will not be able to elevate. You will experience nightmares. So that's the reason why we have those. And that's why before going to sleep, and soon we're going to talk about it, we need to make sure we are prepared to the sleep, right? Now, in general, dreams can be prophetic, or dreams can be psychological, or dreams can be nightmares. It depends on your state of consciousness before going to sleep. What you think about before you go to sleep, or what you thought about during the day, and maybe even few days before, even years before, may show up in a dream. In general, prophetic dreams only occur between midnight and dawn. So if you had any prophetic dream, make sure, and you can ask, you can consult with the dream consultant, is to know what time was the dream. If it's a
Mhm.
significant dream, you need to know the time. There are also dreams that represent judgment, that it's showing that there is some kind of negative energy that you need to release. And there's something called dream correction, just so you know, something interesting that you can improve dream. It's like dream correction or dream sweetening. You can remove judgment from your life. Sometimes your soul is telling you that you need to transform judgment. That's another form of messages that you get from the upper worlds. Well, that's dreams. And if a dream was not, dreams are messages. So imagine that somebody send you mail and you don't open the mail, you throw it to the garbage. So many times we have dreams that they try to give us a message, and if you don't understand the meaning, it's an unread email that you've just lost an opportunity to have some kind of realizations about your life.
And do we always have dreams?
I think we
Or
do. I think we do. If you're spiritual aware, you will also remember them and you will get what those dreams are about.
okay, so and when someone it seems like he or she doesn't have any dream or don't remember it, what does it mean?
Well, there are certain, there is a name of one of the names that is of God, or vessels by which we just talked about Libra letters, which is Zechariah. Some people have the name Zechariah, Zechariah, Zechar, Zain, Chaf, Resh, Yud, Hey, which you can meditate on this combination before going to sleep, which means to remember the Creator. Zechar, yeah, is to remember the Creator, or the message is coming from the Yud and the Hey, which is the in the Sefirot is Chochmah and Binah. And there's also one of the 72 names of God, which is Lamed, Lamed, Hey, that can help you connect to dreams, elevate your dreams, do corrections in dreams, get messages from dreams, remember dreams. That's another way. You can do the Ana Bekoach, it's a Kabbalistic meditation, or read Zohar before going to sleep. You can also do the Shema before going to sleep, which also help you elevate and protect you from negative energy, so you can get the messages.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have to prepare for the sleep. How can we prepare our consciousness for sleep? Are there any tools? What would you
Yeah,
recommend?
that of course, this is a great question. This is a whole prayer that you basically you need to release the baggage. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
there's a whole in the book Dialing God. You have a whole prayer before bedtime. Let me just give you a heads up of what it means. First of all, in order to for your soul to elevate, you cannot hold grudge. That's why before going to sleep, you say, you know what, I forgive everybody who hurt me. Whoever hurt me in this lifetime, in past lifetime, I forgive them and I wish them well, and I don't want them to be hurt by me. I don't want them to be punished by me. That's what it says. It says it in the Shema on bedtime. I'm asking the Creator, please help me forgive anybody who ever hurt me, hurt my respect, stole money from me, treated me badly. I'm forgiving them and I'm wishing them well. And you know how it is when somebody does bad things to you. Sometimes we wish them well. We wish that the Creator will give them the punishment. There's no, the opposite. We don't want them to be punished, because if they're punished, you executed judgment because of what they did to you. Well, why is it my fault? No, it's not your fault. But in other words, you don't want to be an executor of judgment, even if somebody did something negative to you. Because that grudge is just simply keeping your soul in a lower level of frequency. That's when nightmares come. That's when you have those bad energies, or that's when you don't remember the dreams that the light is basically blocked. You're blocking the light. So you have to forgive, let go of your worries, let go of your negative thoughts, embrace gratitude, and so on. And really, that's one of the things we do. You really surrender your soul to the Creator. Surrender to a degree that if this is my last opportunity on earth, I'm happily giving my soul back to you. It's like you deposit, it may sound scary, but you're really depositing your soul. You say, I deposit my soul in you, God. It's like you entrust your soul in the hands of the Creator. So that's when you completely surrender. When you go sleep with a state of complete surrender, that's when you elevate the most. Because as long as you hold on and you're attached to the physicality, then you're not gonna be able to elevate to where that soul is. There's plenty of meditations, by the way. You can just read it in the Shema at bedtime, but I just gave you the little bit of it, the tip of the iceberg of it.
Mm-hmm. And also in the morning, it's another important moment before the sleep and then after the sleep.
Mhm.
So what we can do after the sleep to start the day the best way.
Right. So if we when we go we if we went to sleep, we surrender ourselves and we deposit our soul in the Creator, ready to be one with the Creator and to not even come back. So when we do end up coming back, we're so grateful that the Creator still brought us back into this world. Many times and that's gratitude, that's attitude of gratitude, because when people ask me how you doing, I said, well, I'm alive. What else do you want? If you're alive and healthy, wow, that's like what else do you need, right? So of course, there's so much more that the Creator wants to give you, but the fact that they woke up yesterday doesn't mean anybody will wake up tomorrow. Nobody knows what's going to be tomorrow. Millions of people who were alive yesterday are not alive today. So it's really complete gratitude for the mere fact that they just woke up, and then you can count your blessings and bless the Creator for everything you've got, for the ability to see, for the ability to talk, to be healthy, the ability that I can wear clothes, that I have food at the table, the ability that for who I am and who you are, that you're protecting me. All of these blessings, it's all about gratitude and gratitude and gratitude. So
Mhm.
at nighttime, you awaken certainty, you let go of the past, surrender, and the daytime, you're thankful and you're happy and you're excited.
Okay, cool. One more question came to me. Is it is there any recommended length of sleep, or is it
Ah,
just
wow.
up? Is it important even or not? Or
Well, physiologically, it's important. There's no doubt about physiological. They recommend 7 to 9 hours, but again, that's from the physiological point of view. But from a spiritual perspective, they say King David only slept for a few minutes every night. He did not
yes,
need more
that's
than that, right? So we're not in the King David level, because King David was in a
yes.
level that he can get so much light into his body that he did not need to sleep that much anyway. So
Yeah, and I know a few elevated people, like a yogi, for example, and they sleep only maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, but they are in a completely different environment. Like it's a pure environment, and and they pray in the middle of night. So it's a different schedule, I would say. Than
it is a different
yeah,
schedule,
yeah,
but
then,
but as long as you're not a completely righteous or enlightened, I mean, close to enlightened person, you should definitely get what your body needs to get.
yes, definitely. Also to respect the processes that are going in there. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you everyone for listening, and you can send this video to your friends if you like it, and you can join us next time. See you.
Thank you very much. See you soon. Sleep well. Have a meaningful sleep.